Continuing our election coverage tonight, voters in Pueblo approving a School District 70 bond issue, providing $75 million for upgrades district-wide without raising property taxes. And News 5's MAYO Davison, she spoke with the district. She explains where that money will go. She's live for us. MAYO.
Yes, right now I'm at Pleasant View Middle School, one of the schools receiving the most improvements in funds for ballot initiative 4A. Now that voters have approved it, some of that money will pay for improvements to this foundation, a deteriorating roof, as well as ceilings and doors.
There's a lot of rust damage in there. In fact, you can see that there's even places where they've rusted completely through, where the locks have fallen off.
With ballot initiative 4A projected to pass, Pueblo County School District 70 is gearing up to make much needed improvements district-wide.
So you're going to see new roofs on most of our buildings. The other big new component will be new parking lots. All these parking lots are also many decades old.
Pleasant View Middle School will receive the most improvements, such as new heating and cooling system, upgraded electrical infrastructure, and drainage repair, costing over $9 million.
We do not have to raise the taxes because we have restructured the bond debt to a place where we won't have to increase the tax.
It was on the ballot last year as well and failed due to concerns over how the money would be spent and how much would go to each school. It also would have levied a property tax. This go around, the district said they made much needed changes and kept the entire community informed.
Exactly how much money was going to go into their school, how things were going to be improved. They got to see line by line everything from the parking lot to the roof to a cracked wall.
The district says addressing these improvements will begin immediately.
We have an oversight committee that we have put together. They will begin to look at some bids. They will look at an overseer for the entire bond.
The committee is comprised of Pueblo County residents and will advise the board on the measure. For those interested in knowing more about the projects or appropriation of funds, we'll have a link in the online version of the story on KOAA.com. Always watching out for you, Pueblo. MAYO Davison, News 5.